In a small village nestled between the great baobab trees of Senegal, there lived a boy named Kofi. He was born into a family of fishermen, but the river had grown stingy with its gifts, and the villagers struggled to find enough to eat. Kofi's mother, Awa, did what she could, weaving baskets to trade for grain, while his father, Sudio, spent long days casting his nets into empty waters. Despite their hardships, Kofi remained hopeful, always listening to the wind as if it carried secrets meant only for him. One evening, as Kofi wandered near the edge of the great forest, he heard a strange rhythm. It was soft at first, like raindrops on leaves, but then it grew stronger, beating like a heart. Curious, he followed the sound into the dense trees. The deeper he went, the more the air changed, cooler, charged with energy. Finally, he arrived at a clearing where a lone spirit sat beneath an ancient baobab. The spirit was old, with skin as dark as the night sky and eyes that shimmered like the stars. The spirit smiled. "You have a heart that listens, young one. That is rare." Kofi, though afraid, bowed respectfully. "Who are you?" "I am a guardian of this land," the spirit said. "And you, Kofi, have been chosen." "Chosen for what?" The spirit lifted a small drum from beside him. It was beautiful, crafted from golden wood, its surface stretched with the hide of an unknown beast. Strange symbols curled along its edges. The moment Kofi laid eyes on it, he felt something stir within him. "This is no ordinary drum," the spirit said. "It carries the voice of the ancestors. When played with a pure heart, it will provide all that is needed. But beware, it must never be used out of greed." Kofi hesitated, but something deep inside told him to accept. He took the drum with reverence and bowed. "Thank you. I promise to use it wisely." The spirit nodded. "Remember, Kofi, blessings must be shared. A selfish heart will bring only ruin." And with that, the spirit faded into the night, leaving Kofi alone. He clutched the drum tightly and ran home. That night, as his family sat around their small fire, Kofi told them about the spirit and the drum. His father, skeptical, scoffed. "A drum that provides food? Impossible." Kofi, determined to prove its power, gently tapped the drum with his fingers. A soft, warm hum filled the air, and suddenly, before them appeared a feast: steaming rice, roasted fish, fresh fruits, and cool water. His mother gasped, and his father fell silent. From that day forward, Kofi used the drum to help the village. No one went hungry, and the people thrived. The news of the miraculous drum spread beyond their village, carried by merchants and travelers. Soon, it reached the ears of a powerful king. King Demba ruled over a vast kingdom, but no matter how much gold he had, it was never enough. When he heard of Kofi's drum, he was consumed by desire. "A drum that creates food and riches. It belongs to me." He sent his guards to Kofi's village. Kofi refused to hand over the drum. "This drum was given to me by the spirits to help the people. It is not for selfish men." The king's eyes burned with fury. "If you will not give it willingly, then I will take it." That night, under the cover of darkness, the king's men stormed into Kofi's home, seizing the drum while he slept. When he awoke, it was gone, and his heart ached with the loss. He knew the drum's power was not meant for greedy hands. In his palace, King Demba wasted no time testing the drum's power. He struck it once, and golden coins spilled onto the floor. He laughed, drunk with greed. He struck it again, and plates of exotic meats and fine wine appeared. But he did not heed the spirit's warning. As days passed, the drum began to change. Its surface darkened, and its music grew eerie, like whispers from the grave. The more the king played, the more twisted its gifts became.